Hey, what's going on, guys? So with the Charger Behemoths added to the game, a lot of people have been having trouble with them, and a lot of people haven't been able to do anything to them with anti-tanks, or at least not well enough. So I'm gonna show you guys how to one-shot them with anti-tanks. I'm gonna explain exactly what's happening because I believe this is a bug and it's some stuff with the game engine. And then we're gonna go over other primary weapons as well as other support weapons I think is really good at dealing with Charger Behemoths. This enemy is just a little bit tankier than a normal Charger, and it takes a little bit longer to kill, but I don't think they're anything crazy at all. And honestly, it just took a little bit of testing and looking at some of the numbers and what's going on in the game. So what's happening to most people, sorry about some of the FPS drops, by the way, and notice the new booster was doing it. What's happening to most people is they shoot it in the leg, and you see that right there, his leg isn't destroyed. Now, the reason for this is because Charger legs, the front legs at least, are 650 health. Notice the back leg's only 600. You can always shoot the back leg. But what's going on with the front leg? Because if you didn't know, all of the anti-tanks, Recoilless, Quasar, and EAT, all do 650 damage. Well, there's something called drop-off damage. At a range, your guns lose damage. And with drop-off damage in this game, they all lose 1 damage the moment you shoot them. However, there's a way to counteract this, and you can actually one-shot their legs. Well, you could strip the armor with anti-tanks. And drop-off damage can be gained back with momentum. So if you simply walk forward, you will strip the armor in 1 shot with all of the anti-tanks. Now, he got his revenge on me for doing that, but I'm gonna show you guys this with the EAT, and then I'll show you guys this with the Quasar. There's the EAT. Notice I was walking forward. And here's the back leg. I'm walking backwards. The back leg is always stripped in 1 shot, no matter what. The FPS drops will clear up in the later clips, by the way. I apologize for this. The new booster was actually making me lose FPS. Here's the Quasar. You have to walk forward with the Quasar as well, even though it's a laser. Now, one notable thing is at a longer range. So if you're very far away from these Chargers, you might have to dive forward with the Recoilless and the EAT. Here's the grenade launcher on the butt. I think I land 2 grenades. So the grenade launcher to the butt should only take 3. I didn't stun it because I just wanted a realistic situation of diving a Charger. And it should only take 1 more grenade here. That one hit the leg, that one bounced, and there's the last grenade. Now, if you stun it, it should only be 3 grenades. Just go mess with it in game. It might be 4. The Autocannon is pretty good at dealing with Charger butts as well. It takes 4 shots, but when they're moving around, it's weird. Just stun them when you're using worse weapons. And 3rd shot. And yeah, I gave up and I was like, all right, I'm stunning it. 4th shot, and the butt is popped now. See? So yeah, 4 shots with the autocannon. Let's quickly cover the butt health. So the butt health is 1200 and it's durable. So any durable weapons, in most cases, this is explosives. And I'm gonna show you guys some primary weapons that do it really well. So here's the Scorcher. It takes 9 shots from a Scorcher to pop a Charger booty. It's an explosive weapon. It has good fire rate. Here is the Dominator. So the Dominator does 90 durable damage. It takes about a magazine. Notice some of the bullets, you maybe can't see it because the FPS, I'm pretty sure the FPS gets better now. The Dominator takes about a magazine to pop the butt. I think a little bit less if you land all the shots. The spear is great. The spear locks on really well, and you can actually kind of barrel stuff it, but what I do is crouch so that the rocket doesn't go over him. Here is the Firebreaker. The Firebreaker just pumps out damage. Look, that's a fast booty kill for the Firebreaker, by the way, and everyone's using this gun. Grenade pistol is interesting. So the grenade pistol is the same damage as the grenade launcher. It only takes 3 grenade pistols. Now, the thing about the grenade pistol is you're not rapid firing it. So what I would maybe recommend is hit it with like 1 grenade pistol and cut that damage down by 1/3, and then use some of your other primary weapons. Here's the heavy machine gun. Now, the heavy machine gun I think is good, but you gotta be a heavy machine gun enjoyer, and it's also gonna take some practice. If my math is correct, it should take 25, 26 bullets. I mean, that's a fast kill for the heavy machine gun. The other great thing about the heavy machine gun is actually shrieker nests. All right, this one's painful. This was a melee kill. Let's actually come back to this one because I have one more to show you guys. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, just the melee kill. All right, let's do this melee kill. Because I also want to talk about some of the stuff that was going on in the game. So the heavy machine gun, what's cool about it is you can actually take out shrieker nests, you can take out spore towers and stuff like that. Now for this melee kill, the beginning of it was a little bit of scuffed. Now notice I'm targeting the back leg because the back leg has less health, and that's how you're gonna get melee kills with it. So the stuff going on with the drop-off damage and the drop-off range, I really hope they address this because there are guns like the Verdict, the sidearm, and the Diligence. These guns have 125 damage, and notably, Devastator heads are 125 health. What that means is if you are walking forward and you're within a relatively good range so you don't lose more from drop-off, you are walking forward, you get that damage back, and you can one-shot them. So now some people might say this is stupid or buggy, but this is kind of just how coding works. I think it's an oversight. So the drop-off damage is linear, and what's happening is we are likely only losing 0.1 damage when we fire the gun. Now, unfortunately though, if you lose 0.1 damage, the game essentially rounds down. You know, 650 damage, the Charger leg requires 650 damage. If we do 649.9999999, guess what? You don't one-shot it. So we're probably only losing like 0.1 damage or something stupid like that. But what ends up happening is it's just really unfortunate because there are these ranges that you need to be within for these guns to work. Now, one thing I'll say is technically the Quasar Cannon isn't supposed to have any drop-off damage. It actually will only lose that 0.1 from any range. And again, this is just a coding thing. I don't think that the devs really intended for this, and I did submit this as a bug report. Hopefully they see it, and hopefully this gets addressed in the next patch. I think the simplest solution to this would be to buff every gun by 1. That would mean that Recoilless and Eat can properly strip the leg armor from a relatively good range, and that the Diligence and the Verdict, they will kill Devastator heads when you're in a good range, and that is what I think is fair. I don't think drop-off damage is dumb. I just think that the way it's coded led to kind of an unintended interaction. Now, one last thing before we get this melee kill, I'm pretty sure I get it here soon. Shout out to Aravan, and shout out to Zeddy. Aravan does some crazy numbers in this game with his community, and Zeddy actually maintains the weapon spreadsheet, and between them two, and they told us about velocity, and then I started testing this in game, and we basically confirmed that there is drop-off damage and you can control it with your velocity and your movement. Technically, you can use the speed booster. There's our melee kill. Technically, you can use the speed booster and get extra speed, which will give you extra damage. What this also means is that pressing W key is the meta. You can use your Verdict, and as long as you're W keying Devastators, you will one-tap them if you're within a good range. And this is all pretty crazy, but that's the info right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.